Hi everyone, welcome to another edition here of semi-final action for the 2015 Oyster Cup Challenge, beautiful Charlottetown, PEI. 2002 action here between the New Brunswick Ice, the 2002 PEI Riptide. Expecting a fast, energetic hockey game between these two teams, both looking to punch a ticket to the championship game later today. At 3:30, Arena A over across here, McLaughlin Arena. First opportunity getting a look. Wow, there's a shot from the point, number 91. Cole Larkin getting the Riptide on the board very early. 36 seconds into the hockey game, it's a 1-0 lead for the Riptide. Wow, just like that. See, nice shot from the point. Got the goaltender off guard, number 35, Zachary LeBlanc. Not much he could do there. I don't think he could see it. 36 seconds into the game, we got our first lead. It's 1-0 for the Riptide. Here's number 4, Parlay, fanning on that pass. And they're right back in on it. That's number 54. Noah Griffin for the Riptide, just firing one wide. Riptide coming out with a lot of jump here early in the game.
Assist number 16, Devin Howard. Shot a goal, 1 minute 10,
Assist went to number 16, Devin Howard of the Riptide. Fast action here going both ways. New Brunswick Ice trying to get back on even terms with another nice outlet pass. Here comes number 9 for the Riptide. It's a big save made by LeBlanc. Number 9 for the Riptide is Mark Richard. First offensive zone time for the New Brunswick Ice here in the first period. Trying to create a little bit of a forecheck. I believe number 97, that's Dubé. Alexis Dubé. Number 44, Gilbert coming off the half wall. There's a turnover, and Gallant tries to find Gagnon coming over the blue line. Pass was just a bit behind him. Goes and recovers it anyway, and here's Gagnon trying to throw it into the front of the net. Lane wasn't there. The New Brunswick Ice took it away. Throwing the puck back up that half wall again. Play held in by Gagnon. The Riptide are going to try to get a forecheck going here. As Howard throws it to the net again. 2 Riptide players there. They couldn't connect on a pass to throw one towards the net. So 3 minutes into this hockey game, 1-0 lead for the Riptide. They came out quick. Pass comes back to the point to the goal scorer, Larkin. Larkin tries to throw it to the net. That puck gets redirected wide. Number 55 for the New Brunswick guys. That's Alex Gallant just throwing the puck wide and comes out into the neutral zone. The Riptide looking to regroup. Here's Proud, number 76 for the Riptide, getting the puck deep. As the Ice trying to come back the other way. A little bit of a ping pong match going on right now. Both teams feeling each other out after that early goal scored by the Riptide. They come over the blue line. Pass goes back door to 13. He throws it back. Big save made there on number 22 of the PEI Riptide. That is Dixon McLeod. Great little play by Nigel Morris to get that puck back to him. But a big save made by Zach LeBlanc. Not many whistles here to start this game. A lot of flow going back and forth. Griffin has control of the puck. Finds his outlet man in Gallant. Number 5, little toe drag to get over the line. Great job there. Throws it blindly in front of the net. Nothing doing. And back come the New Brunswick Ice the other way. Into the middle. Good feed to Dubé. A 3-on-2. A little 3-on-2 for the New Brunswick Ice now. Gets stymied by the Riptide. Wow, here's a shout out from the Twitter world, the PEI Oyster Cup. If you're interested in following along, use the hashtag Community1 and let us know where you're watching from. We have a shout out all the way from Mexico cheering on parents. Sherry Dixon cheering on their son, number 22 of the PEI Riptide. That is Dixon McLeod, who just had a very good shift offensively for the Riptide. Dixon McLeod, a very interesting young man. I'll tell you a little bit the pregame interview I did with Dixon before the start of the game a little later on. Getting back to the action here now in the neutral zone. The New Brunswick Ice trying to get something going offensively. But the Riptide doing a great job in the middle of the ice, creating some turnovers and transitioning the puck back the other way. It's been a good start for the Riptide so far. Getting on the board early. The Brunswick Ice seem to be on their heels a little bit as Howitt gets that puck in deep and they go for their line change. And some fresh legs come out. Number 13, Nigel Morris getting on his horse, creating a forecheck, a good F1 there. But it's Lint, number 18, losing his footing. And Isaac Wilson carries the puck in for the Riptide. Halfway through the first period of play, still no score. Or sorry, 1-0 is the score for the Riptide. As number 22, that's Dixon McLeod. Great feed. Over to his line mate Morris, and it goes back to McLeod again. McLeod couldn't pull the trigger. Dixon must know he has some people watching all the way from Mexico. You'd have to think that they have the iPad posted up on the beach if they're in Mexico. Nice weather down there this time of year. Couldn't be locked up in the hotel room. Not a chance. They're out on the beach maybe playing some volleyball, kicking around a soccer ball, having some fun with a beach ball. All sorts of options. Here goes Gallant through the middle of the ice with a little burst of speed. Feeling some pressure from behind. No call on the play. I don't know about that. Getting back to my interview with Dixon McLeod before the game, I asked him about his first name, Dixon. I think that's a very, very good first name. I asked him his thoughts on the Peter Pan. Or sorry, not the Peter Pan, but back in the day there was a Dixie Lee Chicken in Charlottetown, PEI. First I wanted to know if he heard about it. And he mentioned, yeah, he did. He was pretty upset to see it close up. Thought it was a pretty good chicken place. He never had it. It was more his parents. His parents told him about it, and that's where his name came from. Dixie Lee Chicken. They said, this is such good chicken, we're going to name our son Dixon. Thought that was an interesting story. Plenty of more interesting things came out of Dixon's mouth. He's a very intriguing young man. Good head on his shoulders, very level-headed, good student. Loves to go to school. English is his favorite subject. Really appreciates nouns and verbs, ironically enough. Loves a good verb. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 Riptide. McLeod comes in and finishes a good check on the half wall. Here's Griffin trying to put some pressure on the ice, but they get through the neutral zone with numbers. That's Forsyth carrying the puck. Number 8 carrying the puck and trying to do some damage here. Nothing really doing. And Dubé has possession on the half wall. Griffin moves the puck over to Morris. Morris posts up on the offensive blue line. Doesn't get the puck deep, but the Riptide still have possession. Callahan throws a cross-ice pass to Larkin, the goal scorer. It's a good PEI name, Larkin. And from there we have 4:22 left in the first period. Like I said, it's a 1-0 score. .409 left here to go in the first period. Great start to the game. Both teams going hard. Staying out of the rough stuff. Staying out of the penalty box. That's the type of hockey that you want to see on Championship Sunday. Riptide goaltender hasn't been challenged too much. I'm not quite sure who's in the net right now. I haven't got a chance to get a glimpse at the name bar. As Gilbert moves the puck to his D partner. Good opportunity in the net front there. Gilbert again throws the puck back door. That's number 38. The goaltender for the Riptide. That's Logan Burt in the net. Big goaltender. As the New Brunswick guys try to get back on the offense, here's Dubé, number 97. He's had a good start to today's game. Puck tries to get thrown out in front of the net, and the first penalty of the game is being called. Looks like it's going to be interference to number 67. Austin Arsenault, another good PEI name. .329 to go in the first period. As the Riptide get that puck down the ice, and here's Morris looking to get something done shorthanded. Stops up. Puck gets redirected over the top of the head of Zachary LeBlanc in the New Brunswick ice net. There's Dixon McLeod making a nice play. Shorthanded, trying to finish a check. But here come the New Brunswick Ice in a one-on-one situation. That's number 28 throwing it to the net. Burt makes a good save. Puck comes out in front. Burt knocks the net off with his left pad, or his left foot. Evan Jackson making that play in the one-on-one. Good opportunity for the New Brunswick Ice to get back to even.
29 seconds.
Stymied by Burt. .255 left in the first period. 1:26 left on the power play. The puck bounced around there in the top of the crease. The Ice couldn't get a stick on it. That was Griffin getting the puck down the ice. Lint carries the puck over their offensive blue line. Can't keep the puck in deep. Here's Richard or Richard getting the puck down the ice. 45 seconds remaining in this power play opportunity for the New Brunswick Ice. Trying to get something going offensively as they carry the puck through the middle of the playing surface. That's Cormier, number 19. Cole Cormier. Folks, I had a Cooper Cormier in the game that I did before this, and now I have a Cole Cormier. Gonna go out on a limb and say that they're brothers. Been pretty good on my calls so far. Gonna go ahead and say that they're brothers. Not twin brothers, obviously, different age groups here, but brothers nonetheless. Have to assume that they're very close, have a tight-knit relationship. Rumor has it that they shoot 4,000 pucks each every night at their dryer downstairs, which I'm sure their parents can appreciate. It was originally a white dryer, but now it's black due to all the puck marks on it. The Cormier brothers have known in and around Shediac for their hard shots and quick release, all because they fire biscuits downstairs in the basement at their dryer. Here's Cormier. He also has the same number as his brother. I'm assuming it's his brother. And here's Gilbert coming off the wall.
Last minute to play in the first period.
Good chance for Jackson in the high slot. Riptide have been successful in their first penalty kill this afternoon's contest. But here comes Gilbert on the offense, number 44. Gets the puck into the middle. Great opportunity. His stick gets tied up there. Could have been a hooking call. Referees decide to let it go. Jackson keeps that puck in deep. But it's the Riptide looking to regroup. Dangerous play there. Moving the puck through the middle. And Gallant lets a howitzer go. That shot was blocked. Riptide laying it all on the line. Gagnon trying to come through the middle of the ice. He's just going to have to settle for getting that puck deep, but he can't do it. And it's Dubé coming across the line. That's intercepted, and Gallant comes back the other way. Number 5, nifty little skater for the Riptide. His shot's blocked. Rebound comes to Richard. He had an opportunity. It gets blocked, and then Richard throws it to the net. With no time left on the clock, that's a heads-up play by him, knowing how much time was left on the clock in the first period. But LeBlanc was up to the task to make the save. After the first period of play, scores 1-0 for the Riptide. Good opportunities both ways. Good flow to today's game. Good offensive chances. Good opportunity for the Ice to get back to even strength, or even on the scoreboard with a power play there. But the Riptide did a great job of killing that one off. Right now, both coaching staffs look to be giving a little bit of guidance and direction to their players. I've known Josh Andrews, one of the coaches for the 2002 Riptide team. I've known Josh since I was about 4 years old, growing up and coming to the programs with him all my life. And Josh, very smart hockey mind, obviously here with the Andrews hockey programs, doing a tremendous job. Jason Gallant, another one of the coaches over there. One of the hardest workers I've ever seen on the ice. He put everything he possibly could into every shift. Good to see him giving back and helping out here this 2002 program. As we're getting ready for puck drop here in period number 2. Right off the draw, here comes Jackson. Bert doing a good job being in the right place at the right time. I'd have to assume that he's taken some of the goaltending programs here at Andrews Hockey, led by none other than Paul Drew. Paul Drew, one of the best goaltenders I ever played for, the best puck handlers I've ever played for. Has a lot to do with the goaltending programs around here, director of the goaltending program, along with Corey Cooper and Drew McIntyre, who are advisors to the program, provide excellent feedback to these young goaltenders if you should get to the camp. Looks like the first power play opportunity for the Riptide's coming up as a boarding call was made on number 22. That is Ryder, Ethan Ryder. And the first power play opportunity is coming to the PEI Riptide here. With 11:25 to go in the second period. New Brunswick Ice start things off on the right foot by getting that puck all the way down the ice. As Morris does a good job forechecking to get possession here on the power play. Looks to set things up down low along with McLeod. Puck comes back to Goodwin, number 6. He throws it to the net. Just out of the reach of the net front player there for the Riptide. I believe it was number 54, Griffin, as he and McLeod decide to go for a line change. There's number 91 in the far end, Jonathan Meschion, for the New Brunswick Ice, but the puck gets picked up cleanly by the Riptide, and they're coming back the other way, looking to make a full cross-ice pass to Morris, but Morris is looking for a line change. That was Gallant trying to hit him in stride. Couldn't connect. And the Riptide have to come back and regroup again. Looking for that stretch pass again. Might have to shorten up their passes here to string a couple together. 53 seconds left in the power play. Not much doing thus far for the Riptide group. Stoppage and play gives us an opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, Eastside Mario's. Eastside Mario's providing quality food for I don't know how many years. They have everything from pasta to pizza to fries and chicken. Eastside Mario's. Hey! Bada boom, bada bing. 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Riptide trying to get things going. The goal scorer, Larkin, looking for an option. Offside call, I don't agree with that. He was off the ice in time. There's only 4 players on the ice. Coaching staff is a little confused as to why that was called on the offside. I thought he was in on the bench on time. 9:53 to go here. 25 seconds left in the power play. Leanne Cormier just informed me that they are, in fact, brothers. 2 for 2 on the brother prediction chart for me today. The Rotondi brothers out of the V-Red program, and now the Cormier brothers out of the New Brunswick Ice program. No confirmation on the Dryer prediction, however. Looks like another delayed penalty coming up to New Brunswick Ice. Gallant carries that puck in, number 5. Good poise and possession with the puck. Fortunately, he turns it over that time. And right back to the power play. Go the Riptide, 0 for 1 on the day. .9:14 left in the second period. Good opportunity for the Riptide to extend the lead. Maybe make a couple changes, alterations to their power play. Didn't seem to connect on the first try and first attempt. Gagnon goes out with Gallant. Crowd is at the point along with the goal scorer, Larkin. Number 9 lines up on the left wing. That's Mark Richard. Puck gets carried over the line by Gallant. Gallant right into the slot, fires a good opportunity towards the net. Never got to LeBlanc, but nonetheless a good opportunity there. And the puck gets set up down low. There's Richard back out in front to Gallant. A rebound opportunity was there for Gagnon. He couldn't bear down and hit the twine. Puck comes over to Proud on the right-hand side. Intercepted there in the middle by Ryder. Good pass into the middle. Arsenault picks up the puck, gets it to his forehand. Nice save there by Zach LeBlanc. Back to the point to Proud. Proud throws it to the net just a little wide. Puck comes out in front again, but this time the New Brunswick Ice clear the puck the length of the ice. 55 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity for the Riptide. Puck moves back to the point. Here's Parlay. As Arsenault carries the puck through the middle of the ice. Arsenault looking for an option. Thinks he found one in Callahan on the left-hand side. Callahan does a good job. He's on his own here now, trying to get to the net. Good opportunity there for Callahan. As Wilson has to regroup in the neutral zone, wait for his line mates to get on side, and he does a good job of that. Here's Wilson throwing it to the net. LeBlanc took a little stumble in the net, but he gets up and recovers nicely. Great pass out in front. Good opportunity for Morris. That was Noah Griffin finding Morris in the net front. Here's Griffin trying to find Morris again down below the goal line. Griffin tries to find an option out in the net front. Six minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Another penalty kill for the New Brunswick Ice. Six and a half minutes to go here in the second period. Another penalty to the New Brunswick Ice. Parlay goes to the box this time, so third time might be the charm. For the Riptide here. Gagnon tries to go back door to Richard. Richard couldn't get a handle of that, and here's Dubé on the half wall trying to get the puck out. But it's held in there by Kieran Gallant. And they go for a line change, trying to get some fresh legs on the ice here, the Riptide. Good job by Dubé down low on the PK. Shot gets thrown in there by Gallant, number 55 in the New Brunswick Ice. Arsenault comes over the line with his head up, throws it back against the grain. Zach LeBlanc had to be sharp there, and he was. Here's Dubé coming in over the, getting the puck at his near blue line. He looked tired, and he gets a line change here. Puck gets thrown back down the ice. And LeBlanc covers up with 5:24 left in the second period. 55 seconds left on the power play. Face-off one there. Back to the point. Another save by LeBlanc, doing a good job of keeping his team within one goal. Puck moves D to D across to Larkin. Larkin puts it towards the net. Puck takes a redirect out in front to number 54, Noah Griffin. Larkin again involved with another goal. Larkin did a great job of getting the puck to the net. It took a little redirection. LeBlanc made the first save, but there was Griffin in the high slot area. He went low blocker on LeBlanc to make the score 2-0 in favor of the Riptide. So the third time was a charm on the power play for the Riptide. That was 3 in a row. I didn't see the call on that last one to Parlay, so I don't know if it was legitimate or not. Nonetheless, got to get the PKs in when you can. Back the other way come the Riptide, and a 2-on-1 opportunity for Gallant and Richard. Gagnon picks it up, and Gagnon knocks in his first of the game. Goals in the last 20 seconds, back-to-back. Gagnon, number 26 for the Riptide, follows up on a little 2-on-1 between Richard and Gallant, his line mates. Knocks in a rebound. And just like that, A 3-0 score.
Riptide, third goal of the game. Discover number
3-0 score here now. Shout out from at Population Cake, Maddie, cheering from New Brunswick. Moncton, New Brunswick for the New Brunswick Ice. Hopefully the New Brunswick Ice team can hear her cheers. They need it right now, down 3-0, and Riptide are looking for more here. Howard coming in, looks for Callahan on the back check, and wow, another cross check. It looks like Gilbert's going to go. I think that's the right call. It's unfortunate. He got away with the first one. Couldn't get away with the second one. And with 4 minutes left in the second period, it looks like it's going to be a double minor to number 44. That is Gilbert, Xavier Gilbert. Have to agree with that call. As Goodwin has possession here, looking for a net front guy in Griffin. Griffin headed, couldn't get a shot to the net, and Dubé tries to get the puck out. Good job holding the line, and Griffin fires a puck towards the net. LeBlanc had to be sharp there. 3:39 left in the second period. Here comes Morris on the forecheck with McLeod and Griffin. Trying to get something going on the dangerous hit there. I agree with that call. Boarding call. That's a dangerous hit. Players in a dangerous area away from the boards. And Dixon McLeod is going to the box to serve 2 minutes or less. Like I said earlier, Dixon McLeod getting his first name from Dixie Lee Chicken. Parents love Dixie Lee Chicken so much they were devastated when Dixie Lee closed here in Charlottetown. They named their firstborn. I'm assuming it's their firstborn after Dixie Lee Chicken. Great chicken restaurant. Is located right in front of the Charlottetown Mall. Now I believe it's a Chinese buffet restaurant. I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, Dixie Lee Chicken was something else. It's a shame that the building was probably condemned. I'm not too sure about my facts here. Anyway, getting back to the game.
Riptide
2 minutes and 50 seconds here. 4-on-4 hockey brought to you by Floor and Floors and More Floors, located in Saskatchewan. 4-on-4. No better way to play 4-on-4 hockey than on new Floor and Floor floors in your basement. 2.5 minutes left here in the second period. Still 4-on-4 hockey. Great play by number 10 here for the Riptide. That is Austin Callahan. Been a steady presence back there on the blue line for the Riptide. Goodwin receives a pass here across ice. Doesn't have much in options. Oh, but he finds one cross ice. What a great play by Goodwin. That was a great play by Goodwin coming over the line. Everybody went for a line change. Goodwin was basically in a 1-on-4 situation. He delayed back, waited for some options, used his time and space, and found a player off the bench for a good scoring chance, and that leads to a power play. So a great play by Goodwin at the blue line. Not sure who got the penalty. It was definitely somebody from the New Brunswick Ice. I believe he jumped on the back of the Riptide player. There's nobody in the penalty box right now, but it is 4-on-3. Little miscue from the referees, I think. So now it's 4-on-4. A little bit of a confusion. I don't think the referees remembered who they were supposed to put in the penalty box. There they got him now. It was number 7. Tried to get to the bench and duck underneath the boards as best he could. Those maroon jerseys are tough to blend in with a white wall, so they got him. Number 7, Tyler Legier. I think he was getting 2 minutes for roughing. We have another shout out from Justine Brassard cheering from Ottawa for the Riptide. The Oyster Cup is being followed globally. Ottawa, we just had someone message in from Italy. Yesterday we had someone in the Bahamas. My goodness. Mexico. We had people out in Red Deer, Alberta. Something else. Everybody needs their 2015 Oyster Cup fix on a Sunday morning, along with their cup of coffee, before they head off to church. Say a prayer, sing a hymn. It's my kind of Sunday. Little bit of confusion here now. So what's going on with the clock? 2 minutes and 1 second left. Lint got a 2-minute penalty. Looks like the faceoff is coming down into the New Brunswick end. These jerseys for the New Brunswick Ice remind me an awful lot of the Vancouver Canucks third jersey. I'm a huge Vancouver Canuck fan. Unfortunately, they were put out of the playoffs last night as a shot comes in there by Larkin, one of the goal scorers for the Riptide. We got beat 7-4 in Calgary. What an atmosphere in the Saddle Dome last night. The Sea of Red was energetic. A 3-0 lead was blown by the Canucks early. And unfortunately, they had another 4-3 lead in the third period, but they couldn't hold it. And this jersey here for the New Brunswick Ice reminds me an awful lot of the third jersey for the Canucks. I'm disappointed to see them out of the playoffs, but what an atmosphere, like I said, in Calgary last night. That young team has things going for them right now. They have a tough task in the Anaheim Ducks in round 2. As the Riptide seem to be putting on a lot of pressure here now. Griffin throws it over to the far side. Another shot by Larkin. I think it hits one of his own players, Morris, in front of the net, and it bounces out of play. It hits the mesh, the wrong kind of mesh, the mesh above the glass. 1:05 left here in the second period. 2-man advantage for the Riptide. Good opportunity to get up by 4. It all starts with a face-off win here if they can get the draw. And they do. So looking to get things set up 5-on-5. Puck gets thrown to the net. Just wide there. Here's number 10. Callahan. Bouncing around in the net front. Here's Callahan again. Looks to throw it to the net. Good shot blocked by Parley. Backhand opportunity. Big save there made by LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying his best to hold his team in here now. 30 seconds left in the period. Good opportunity here. Fans on the pass behind the net. I believe that's Richard. And there's an opportunity to go back the other way here for Meshion. Meshion in a 5-on-3 situation tries to get the puck to the net. There's 55 for the New Brunswick Ice. That's Alex Gallant. He gets hit a little awkwardly, and he looks to be in some distress going off the ice. As the second period comes to an end, a 3-0 lead for the PEI Riptide. Shots on goal. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say shots on goal were 22-18 for the Riptide. Score 3-0 here as the teams get a little bit of a break. New Brunswick guys are going to try to regroup as the Riptide are going to try to figure things out for the third period and make sure they don't allow this New Brunswick Ice team to get back into get back into the hockey game here. A lot of power plays for the Riptide in that second period. We'll see what happens here in the third. We're back here live. Semi-final action between New Brunswick Ice and the PEI Riptide. Before we get things started here in the third period, shout out to the Fortin girls working extremely hard back in the Andrews office. Not sure which one is working right now. They're twins. I'm just going to go with the Fortin girls. I'm going to throw out the shout out to both of them because they both worked hard this weekend. Listening and watching in the office, but not too intently. I'm sure that they're doing a lot of work helping people out whenever they come into the arena. Getting back to live action here now, 30 seconds into the third period of play. The Ice need to get something to happen here quickly. Down 3 goals, but it's the Riptide coming out. Number 16. Wow. Just like that, Devin Howitt puts the Riptide up by 4. Big mountain to climb here now for the New Brunswick Ice. LeBlanc got beat on the blocker side. That was all about speed coming through the middle of the ice. Howitt had a good head of steam. Beat the defender wide, kept his feet moving, shot in stride. Very nice goal. 4-0 here, 45 seconds in the third period. Just got some news via Twitter. Dixon McLeod was not named after Dixie Elite Chicken. Unfortunately, he was named after his grandfather, who's here in the stands, Gage Dixon, from the North River area. Unfortunately enough, my wife and I just purchased some land out in the North River in Sunset Cove, become neighbors of the McLeod family. And I might have to go over and knock on the door and have a little conversation about Dixie Elite Chicken and where the origin of the name really came from. I'm still adamant it's all about the chicken. Minute 20 into the third period here now, 4-0 lead for the Riptide. They're coming back on the attack again here. It's been a tough early afternoon here for the New Brunswick Ice. They've been in the penalty box an awful lot. Just can't seem to get things going offensively, but there's still time left. Get 2 quick ones and they're right back in the hockey game. Gallant tries to hit Morris with a backhand pass. It's in behind him, as Lint comes up and offers some good support on the half wall. Here's Callahan moving the puck laterally to Wilson. That's Isaac Wilson moving the puck back to Callahan. And the puck's in behind the net. Lint has possession here for the New Brunswick Ice. Just out of the reach for the left winger here, number 72. That is Jacob Alain. Another penalty coming up to the New Brunswick Ice. Tail of the tape here now, folks. I believe that's the 5th or 6th penalty for the New Brunswick Ice. They can't stay out of the penalty box. Tough to create some momentum offensively when you're going to the penalty box continuously like this. So 4-0 score here in the third period. 12:37 left. The Riptide are going to try to get back on the board here again on the power play. Riptide carry the puck in to go back door and a nice feed. LeBlanc gets across and makes a nice save. Power play's really starting to click here for the Riptide. They got in a groove there in the second period. The puck movement's been great. Here's Grant for the New Brunswick Ice trying to provide some offense on the PK. Down there with Jackson. Jackson, number 28, comes out with the puck out of the corner, but he gets hemmed in by 3 Riptide players.
12 minutes and 37 seconds.
And out come the Riptide the other way. Here's Morris, shifty player. Morris comes in over the line, number 13, takes it to the net. LeBlanc poke-checks that away. Here's Griffin down low, finds Callahan, big save by LeBlanc. Another one for him, and a 4-0 game. Can't put any of the blame on the goaltending. Goaltending's been there. Here's Cormier, hard on the forecheck. And another penalty coming up to the New Brunswick Ice. It looks like it's going to go to Cormier. Head contact, I think that's a soft call. I'm not agreeing with that one. I agreed with all the other ones, but this one was a little soft. Cormier went in hard on the forecheck, looked to get body position. He may have gotten his hands up, but there was no intent to hit the head. So now for 15 seconds, another 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Riptide. Faceoff comes outside due to the power play. Wish they'd go to the NHL rule of putting the faceoff all the way down into the defensive team's end. Big fan of that rule. Get things going right off the bat with an offensive zone draw win on the power play. Really puts a defensive team in a tough spot. Nonetheless, here we are in the 5-on-3 opportunity for the Riptide. Moving the puck along well. It becomes a 5-on-4. Killed off that brief 5-on-3 opportunity for the New Brunswick Ice. 2 Riptide players battling for the puck here now. Moving around away from the puck. Movement off the puck. Very essential on the power play. Puck comes across to number 7. That's Isaac Wilson. Goodwin tried to hold the line, couldn't do it. And here comes 91. Jonathan Mechion for the New Brunswick Ice. He gets in there first, killing off some precious time for the PEI Riptide on the power play. A little bit of offense. A little bit of interference ran there by the New Brunswick Ice. Glad that that went undetected. .45 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Riptide. Dubé out there. Ryder's out there now. Here comes Arsenault for the Riptide. Couldn't get the puck across the blue line, and Dubé doing his best to provide some offense here. Trying to put Proud under some pressure, number 76. Here's one of the goal scorers, Larkin. Good right shot D-man. Good PEI name there, Larkin. You have to be involved in some type of farming, I would assume. Good name like that. Homegrown Larkin name. Out the Hampshire way, there's a lot of Larkins. We have to think that there's some ties to that group. Looks like, is there a penalty coming up to the Riptide? No, maybe it's just an icing call. I'm not too sure. I missed that one, folks. I was too busy focusing on Larkin and where he could be coming from on PEI. Nine minutes to go here in the third period. Great outlet pass to Griffin, number 54, coming through the middle of the ice. Got to pick his head up. He got a little bit of pressure there at the offensive blue line. Turned the puck over was Forsyth, or creating the turnover was Forsyth of the New Brunswick Ice. Doing a good job there with the proper angling, stick on the ice. creating a turnover. Here's Callahan moving the puck into the middle of the ice. That gets intercepted by the ice. Back the other way. Pass doesn't connect with Forsyth in the middle. Dangerous hit there, goes unseen by the referees. Parlay goes in to lay the body behind the net. He does a good job creating a gap there, allowing his playing partner to come and pick up the puck. That's Gilbert, number 44, moving the puck to Lint, number 18. Lint moves it into the middle. Forsyth, and there's a turnover coming back the other way, a 2-on-1 for the Riptide. Good shot on goal, shooting for the rebound. And it was Gallant going to the net. Another redirect in front. Gallant missed 2 prime opportunities there. Right now, it looks like the net's off. Referees have called the play. 2 good opportunities there for number 5. Kieran Gallant in the net front, 1 off the 2-on-1. Couldn't knock in the rebound, and then a little redirect through the legs. Little Sidney Crosby-esque type of redirect there. Just went wide. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the hockey game. There's a shot. Oh, and that looks like somebody should be. No, he gets up. That's number 55, Alex Gallant. One of the rules that I really like here at the Oyster Cup, I'm not sure if they do it every tournament they go, but if a player's hurt and he's down on the ice and a coach has to come out and see him or a trainer has to come out, that player has to sit out the next 15 minutes of clock time. And I think that's a great rule. There's a huge difference between being hurt and being injured. And if you're injured, you should stay down and be tended to. But if you're hurt, I think you can get up and get your way to the bench. Great rule implemented here. Right there was a prime example of it. 55, Alex Gallant went into the boards hard, but he was able to get up on his own 2 feet and get to the bench. He wants to get out in the next 15 minutes. Here's Callahan at the point, keeping it in. Callahan's had a strong game here for the Riptide so far this morning. Building off of a great couple games this weekend. And a goal here by Larkin. Good old Larkin name. Have to assume he's baling hay in the summer, building up that upper body. Another heavy shot. That's his second of the game to make it 5-0. Baling hay, tending to the farm. He could be from Sherwood, folks, for all I know. He could be from downtown Charlottetown, but a name like Larkin, I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's a farmer through and through. 7 minutes left to go here in the third period. 5-0 score here now. Brunswick Ice just looking to try to get something positive going here in the last few minutes of the game.
His second of the day, score by number 91, Cole Larkin.
Cole Larkin, like I said, with the goal.
Assist goes to number 29, Logan Callahan.
Logan Callahan with an assist. Callahan, like I said, improving off. There's a big hit down in the corner. Callahan's had a good weekend. He seems to be moving in the right direction here for the Riptide. Nice little play there by 54. Griffin to put that puck through his legs. Crafty little play. Here's Dubé, strong skater for the New Brunswick Ice. He has an opportunity. Finds Cormier, my boy. Cormier couldn't put it in on the 2-on-1. Here's Gallant back on the ice. Cormier looks to be in a little bit of distress going to the bench. Hope he's okay. Here's Lint, number 18, coming out of the corner. Throws one at Bert's feet. Nice save by Bert. Hasn't been tested too often, but when he has been, he's been there for his Riptide teammates. Here comes Griffin over the line. Number 26 tried to get in. Good check laid there by the New Brunswick Ice. As the puck comes up the half wall, the Ice get it out to the neutral zone, but that's as far as they can get it. Here comes Larkin. Larkin moves the puck to his D partner. Nice pass into Gallant. And that's a tough hit there by the New Brunswick Ice. Just caught Gallant on the left side of his body, sent him spinning. There's Parlay going to the box. I don't know what the call is going to be. 2 minutes for hitting a player on the left shoulder and sending him in a tailspin. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game. Another power play opportunity for the Riptide. Linda Savoy out on Facebook has sent out a like to the Growth Programs, Andrews Hockey Growth Programs page, watching from Campbellton, New Brunswick, grandmother of Francis Savoy. We have a Matthias Savoy playing in this game. Going out on a limb, folks. Going out on a limb here, predicting a relationship of some sort in that situation. Maybe not brothers. They might be second cousins. No, first cousins. I'm going with first cousins, not brothers. 3-on-2 opportunity coming back the other way. Morris had his line mate, Noah Griffin, just go offside in front of him. 4:37 to go here in the third period of play. 1:07 left in the power play for the Riptide. 5-0 score. Gagnon can't win that draw. Gallant quick to put some pressure on the other Gallant, number 55. That's Alex Gallant for the ice. Nice pass up to Kieran Gallant. Kieran's had a strong game here this afternoon as the New Brunswick Ice throw the puck down the length of the ice. 45 seconds to go here in the third period of play. Good read there by Gilbert to step up in the play as a defenseman finds Cormier, number 9. Cameron Cormier, number 9, on the far side of the ice. Good scoring chance there. Great read by Gilbert, the defenseman, to move that puck laterally all the way to the far side, the weak side of the ice. Burt stands tall in the net to make a big save for the Riptide. Larkin gets to that puck first on the half wall. Another puck gets bounced out, and before you know it, the Riptide are out of their zone. Here's Callahan headmanning the puck. Great puck movement shown here so far by this Riptide team. Callahan takes a bump in the middle of the ice. They've been moving the puck well. A little rocky start for them in the first 3 or 4 minutes. They scored a goal early, but it was a little choppy play. They seem to have caught a groove here now. Passes are hitting the tape as Gilbert takes the puck through the middle of the ice. Doesn't really have an option. He throws it to the far side. Looks like they're going to try to create a forecheck. Dubé with a heavy check. Dubé's had a good game here for the New Brunswick Ice. Big, powerful skater. Left shot. Just hasn't been able to put one in the net. There's a good save made by LeBlanc off of the stick of number 22. That was Dixon McLeod, my boy. That puck goes for icing. Timekeeper's forgetting to stop the clock, or maybe they don't have to. If there's a 5-goal lead, not sure. In either case, the clock is not being stopped. Nobody has noticed, except for me. Could be a rule, not quite sure. Maybe if somebody out there in Twitter world wants to help me out with that, let me know. It'd be great. 2 minutes left here. Game's all but over. I guess the only question left is, can the Riptide hold down the fort for Burt down there? Make sure they don't give up any quality scoring chances against here in the last minute and 45 seconds. There's a heavy hit again on Gallant. Gallant takes a couple heavy checks here in the last couple minutes. Hopefully he's okay. He gets up and comes hard to the bench. That shot's fired just wide by the New Brunswick Ice. Good opportunity there to try to break this. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it. Break this. Oh, here comes Arsenault coming in, number 67. Cuts back. Goes back against the grain. And Zach LeBlanc makes the save with a minute to go here in the third period of play. And a 2-on-1 could be developing here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see Callahan. Could have been a slash called against Callahan, but the referees are looking to put the whistles away here for the last minute of play. Another good opportunity there by Jackson. Jackson threw a backhand up just over the net. And here comes Howitt again. Howitt displayed that speed of his right off the bat in the first, 30 seconds of the third period. Getting the Riptide to a 4-0 lead. They're going to call that one. As the clock continues to run here, must be a rule. You get to a 5-goal lead, I would assume that they let the clock run out. Yes, it is. I just saw one of the Riptide players point to tell the timekeeper to stop the clock, and the timekeeper said, no, I'm not going to. So time's going to run out here. 5-0 win. That's a convincing win for the Riptide. They're going to be heading to the championship. Nothing to hang your heads for. The New Brunswick Ice team. A lot of penalties in that game. It's unfortunate. Got a shout out from Angela Delan asking if I taught any of the Riptide guys a thing or two. I taught that Galan kid how to take a hit, that's for sure. My boy Kieran taking some tough hits and some runs here late in the game, but he got up and got hard to the bench. That's what I like to see. Good effort all around by Kieran in today's game. Good effort by everybody involved with the Riptide program. Like I said, nothing to hang their heads here. The New Brunswick program came in, played a strong game, but a lot of penalties, put themselves behind the 8 ball early and often, and just couldn't find the momentum to get back into the hockey game as it started to spread to 2 and 3 goals. Be here for the Game Star selections here. Brought to you by Bella Line Community 1, Eastside Mario's Chucky Sports, located here in beautiful Charlotte.